Welcome to today's episode of our podcast, where we delve into the intricacies of an unfolding crisis that is not just rattling the Middle East, but has profound implications for the global community. The recent escalation in military actions involving the United States, Israel, and Iran marks a significant turning point as the conflict intensifies, affecting not only the combatants but also the broader geopolitical landscape. We are witnessing a dangerous widening of confrontations, where the aftershocks are reverberating far beyond the immediate zone of conflict. At the heart of this escalation are the massive airstrikes launched by the United States and Israel, targeting Iranian oil refineries, fuel depots, and desalination plants. In response, Iran has struck back with targeted attacks on Israeli air bases and oil infrastructure across the Gulf states. This tit for tat has rapidly spiraled into a broader conflagration, leading to civilian casualties and significant disruptions in the region. Notably, Iran's new supreme leader, who has taken a hardline stance following his father's assassination, has threatened to wage war on the global oil supply by blocking key shipping lanes, specifically the Strait of Hormuz, a critical artery through which a substantial portion of the world's oil supply passes. To understand the gravity of the situation, one must consider the strategic significance of this region. The Strait of Hormuz is a vital choke point for global energy markets. Any disturbance here has the potential to send shockwaves through global oil supplies, as evidenced by the fires and tanker strikes, which have already resulted in civilian deaths and a substantial spike in oil volatility. The International Energy Agency's release of 400 million barrels from strategic stockpiles underscores the desperation to stabilize markets, even as gas prices in the U.S. threaten to soar, further straining already delicate global supply chains. The origins of this conflict are rooted in a series of rapid, escalatory events. The initial attacks by Iran were met with swift reprisals from the U.S. and Israel, including devastating airstrikes. Tragically, these have not spared civilians, with reports of a strike on an Iranian elementary school resulting in the deaths of over 175 children. Such incidents only fuel the cycle of retaliation, with Iran targeting countries allied with the US and Israel, thus drawing Gulf states into the fray. The humanitarian toll is mounting, with over 2,300 reported dead in Iran and hundreds more in Lebanon, where relentless operations continue. The implications of this conflict extend beyond immediate military engagements. The destruction of critical infrastructure, such as desalination plants, poses severe risks to water supplies, a lifeline in the arid Gulf regions. Toxic clouds from burning oil refineries threaten health and safety, while geopolitical tensions complicate efforts for humanitarian relief and diplomatic resolutions. Diplomatic channels, unfortunately, appear largely stalled. President Trump's assurances of an imminent end to the conflict lack a concrete timeline, leaving many to speculate on the efficacy and intent behind such statements. The recent UN Security Council resolution condemning Iran, albeit passing with notable abstentions from Russia and China, reflects the international community's divided stance. Meanwhile, Gulf states are seeking military aid, including drones from Ukraine, raising fears of a broader regional war that could ensnare more powers and disrupt crucial humanitarian aid flows, particularly to vulnerable regions like sub-Saharan Africa. As we assess the trajectory of this conflict, several critical questions arise. Will the strategic importance of energy choke points compel a de-escalation, or will they serve as flashpoints for further devastation? The answer likely hinges on the ability and willingness of international actors to engage in constructive dialogue and the extent to which economic interests can serve as a catalyst for peace rather than conflict. In conclusion, the escalating conflict between the United States, Israel, and Iran presents a complex tapestry of challenges that defy simple solutions. Its ramifications are vast, touching on everything from global energy markets to regional stability and humanitarian concerns. As we continue to monitor this situation, it remains imperative for leaders and policymakers to prioritize de-escalation and seek avenues for sustainable peace, mindful of the profound human costs and geopolitical stakes involved. Thank you for tuning in to today's analysis. Stay informed, stay engaged, and join us next time as we continue to unravel the complexities of global events that shape our world.